Everybody, how you doing? Mikey's here with a nicotine pouch review. Today I am taking a look at Zio. This is their Pineapple Tropic. Comment in one of my other Zio reviews said, "Hey, try the Pineapple Tropic. It's great." Well, you know what? I just happen to have ordered a can. So, although there is an issue, I'll go into that a little bit later. We are looking at 25 pouches, 9 milligram in strength. Yes. And this has their new limited edition can with a new slide cap. What they mean by that is the catch lid comes out and it rotates off the catch lid. And it's got a couple little prongs there. You get them back in the slot and you snap them in place. Interesting design for a catch lid. It's not the hinged type. It doesn't come off completely. It just rotates to the side. Kind of cool. Anyway, Zio Pineapple Tropic warning label on the side. Hey, look, another warning label. It's a Pineapple Tropic, some instructions on how to do it, and sign up and save, blah, 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 blah. And on the back, you have all kinds of warning labels, ingredients, and all that fun stuff. And these are... not for underage sale. Sale in the only allowed in the United States. Yeah, these are one made in the Czech Republic. Now I asked on my last review, what's made in the Czech Republic? I was drawing a blank. There's some beer, and there's some guns, and some pottery and crystal. So yeah, they are known for weapons. The former Soviet Union, the Czech states were some of their primary gun manufacturing facilities. I actually owned an SKS for many years when I lived in Alaska that was actually made in Yugoslavia. So, good gun. I beat the crap out. Drug it through the mud, took it hunting with me everywhere, and that thing just never let me down. Good weapons. I called it my Cold War trophy. When I picked it up, it was like $88 at a gun shop. He was buying surplus stuff. $88 for a rifle. Now they're hundreds. Kind of wish I would have kept it. Oh well. I traded it for a left-handed rifle, higher caliber, so I could go after moose. Yeah, the only time in my life I've owned a left-handed bolt-action rifle was when I lived in Alaska. Alrighty, and these here contain cellulose fiber, humectant, water, glycol, stuff like that. Natural and artificial flavors, water, carbonate, salt, erythritol, non-tobacco nicotine, ammonium chloride, which is a flavor enhancer, and sweetener. And then it has a warning and then another warning. Alrighty. And the net weight on this is 10 grams in the package. Let me crack this open. Now, the issue I have, I ordered these. I normally don't do this. I don't tell you where I get stuff. I ordered these from Prilla.com. Why? Because they're American-based, selling European pouches, American-based warehousing. But yeah, ease in shipping. Okay. I ordered 44 cans of nicotine pouches to review. So I have plenty of material sitting down in my fridge. The issue of the 44 cans, all but 8 are over a year old. All but 8 are over 1 year old, including this one. This was manufactured on October 2nd, 2024. I'm recording this on October 4th, 2025. Yeah, they sent me a batch of old pouches. I don't know if their entire inventory is old or if I just got the luck of the draw and got a bum order. But if you're ordering from Prilla.com, check the dates on your cans. I did not. My order arrived. I was on the road. I was just in town for a day. Grabbed it, looked through it, put it in the fridge, grabbed 4 or 5 cans to throw in my suitcase for review purposes and such, and I didn't even look at the dates. Anyway, yeah, I'm dealing with a bunch of old pouches. That includes these. Ooh. Might be an old pouch, but it has a nice pineapple tropical flavor or aroma. There's your can. There's your pouches. Now these are dry. They have dried out. The second ingredient is called a humectant, so I was expecting moisture. There is a little bit of moisture in here, a little bit, not much. The last can I had, the way they were all sticking together tells me at one point they were wet and then they dried out and they all kind of stuck together. These are all loose, and there is a touch of moisture left, but probably not as much as if these were fresh. So yeah, these have been rolling around somewhere for a year. Anyway, that's been my one and only experience with Prilla so far. I got a bunch of old cans. Lesson learned. And unfortunately, I placed a big order because I wanted to make sure I got my money's worth for the shipping. And they just had so much stuff I'd never tried before. It's like, oh, let me try that, let me try that. I was kind of going nuts on the site. Anyway, so yeah. Caveat with most of these reviews for these Euro pouches, they're old. What does that mean? They may have lost some potency, may have lost a little bit of flavor, or they may just take a few extra minutes for them to juice up and start releasing flavor. That being said, right now, I am getting contact sensation. It took a few seconds, but I am now getting contact sensation. Or a few seconds, because I'm rambling on. Good flavor. Flavor's starting to come through. Pineapple Tropic, so I'm expecting kind of maybe a Pina colada-ish flavor. That's kind of the gist I got from the aroma. It was a nice tropical fruit. Yeah, definitely pineapple-ish. And there's something else going on there, so yeah, kind of like a pina colada. I like pina coladas. I like the Jimmy, if you like pina coladas. That was Jimmy Buffett, wasn't it? No, that wasn't someone. That was someone else, wasn't it? No, I forget who sung that song. I'm horrible at remembering who sings what song. So you ask me, who sings what? I don't know. I like the song. I don't remember who sung it. It's just a good song. It's like sports, What do you think of so-and-so? I don't know. What team does he play for? He plays for so-and-so. Oh, yeah. They're a good team. I don't pay attention to who. That's what. Except for NASCAR. You guys see that NASCAR race? Chase Elliott stole that race. It was awesome. Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace are kind of fighting, which was kind of ironic because Denny Hamlin is Bubba Wallace's boss. Bubba Wallace drives for 2111, Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. And they were racing to win the race side by side. And they're busy duking it out. And while they're duking it out, Chase Elliott just kind of slips down to the side and zips right by him. And just as he's going by him, someone fired up something. Hopefully that's not getting covered up by the power tool that someone just fired up. But yeah. As they're busy duking it out, Chase Elliott slides right by him. Denny Hamlin comes down, and Chase Elliott just kind of goes, boom, just kind of gives him a love tap. They're like, sorry, buddy, this race is mine. And he just kind of zipped on. Oh, they were pissed. Oh, they were mad. They were being polite in front of the cameras, but you could look on their faces. But yeah, both of them, that race should have been theirs, 1 and 2. And here comes old Chase Elliott from down below, just kind of running, bye guys, thanks for duking it out. I'm just going to zip on past you here and claim the win. But yeah, wild race. And I'm, that one kid, what was it, Zane, driving the number 38, I think it was the 38 or 58, I forget his number, green car. You'll see that, look at the highlights. He's busy duking it. He's back in like 17th, towards the end of the race. Then he's duking out, gets bumped up. His car flips on the wall and rides the wall for probably a quarter mile on its side with his head. He's got the whole neck restraint safety stuff, but still, he's like 6 to 8 inches from the asphalt as they're going around sideways on his side. And then his car finally does a rollover as it comes to rest. And it's kind of a slow-mo rollover, but, it looked like it was a gentle rollover. No, that had to hurt. Just boom, boom, boom. But he got out, waved to the crowd. He's probably bruised up a little bit. But all the safety features they have in those cars these days, yeah, it's amazing he wasn't hurt. But that's the safety features that work in those cars. But yeah, there was a wild ride seeing him on its side, and that car just right against the wall. It's like it was driving on the wall sideways. Probably a good quarter mile around the corner, and it finally straightened out and flipped over. Yeah, they stopped the race for a few minutes for that one. So they red flagged the race. Everybody stopped. Made sure he was okay, got all the debris out of the way. But it was a wild race. Back to the pouches. Oh, by the way, Christopher Bell, he came in fourth. So, yeah. He was leading the race for a while. He was doing really good, had a good car. But towards the end, he just got caught up in the traffic and stuff. Went back to fourth place. He's like second or third in the standings right now. So, my boy Bell, he has a chance to win it all this year. A chance to win it all. I'm rooting for him. Every year, he's a top contender. He never quite gets it. I'm hoping this year will be his year. And now I'm back to the pouches. I'm rambling on about NASCAR. I'm sorry. I like these. Very pina colada-ish. 9 milligrams of nicotine. I'm definitely feeling the nicotine. This is my first nicotine of the day. I reviewed the plug. I reviewed a plug tobacco half hour ago. Chewing tobacco, not much nicotine. Yeah. This stuff, 9 milligrams. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. But yeah, now that it's gotten moist and it's releasing tons of flavor right now, in true European style, it's not as overly sweet as the American stuff, but there is enough sweetness in this to balance the pineapple flavor and everything else going on in there. And definitely getting that contact sensation, letting me know that it's at work. This is more of a slow release. I'm feeling the nicotine now. I'm probably going to be feeling it now for a while before it starts to taper off. But overall, Zio so far, I've been impressed. They make a good pouch. I just wish this was fresher so I could feel it, get it when it's at its peak instead of a year after the fact. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of bummed out that most of the pouches in that shipment are old. So maybe that's why they buy them for cheap from Europe, and then they can sell them at a decent price to us Americans. I don't know. Maybe all their stuff is old. Maybe I just got a bum order. I do not know. If any of you guys have ordered from them in the past, and let me know. Did you get fresh stuff or did you get old stuff? I'm curious to see. Yeah. Anyway, Zio pouches. They're good. I like them. This flavor, I really like it. This one's going in my pocket. I'm going to carry it around with me all day. Me and the wife are going to go out on the town. Our wedding anniversary is tomorrow. Woo! 34 years I've been married to that woman. Or should I say 34 years she has put up with me. Yeah. Imagine living with me for 34 years. Yeah. Yeah. I think her sanity left her long ago. So anyway, I will catch you all later with another Dip, Chew, Snooze, Snuff, or alternate product review. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. The way this flavor is going, I say I'm 20 to 30 minutes easy on these bad boys. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Yeah. Keep cheering for Christopher Bell for me. Yeah, please. There's a race tomorrow at noon. Anyway, catch you all later. Bye.